Yep.
Good evening, good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Okay, so Daniel and I are just about ready to get started. So I just wanted to do a quick once over with everyone about the rules of the game. Uh, so allow me to just quickly ask: is there anyone who's unfamiliar with any of the rules? I know that Rallister was watching the game over my shoulder last week, so he might be a little unfamiliar. So
Yeah, I know the general gist of the rules, but not the roles.
okay. So
Well, this
there
is
is a
definitely a
tab
new
on the
course.
right hand side called characters. You can pop that open at any time to see the list and what they do.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, if somebody says the role and I'm not entirely sure, just give me a minute to look it up.
Yeah,
To be fair,
and
this is a new role list that we're doing. It's not super different from the last one, but it's still different. So I don't
I'd
think you're going to
uh,
be the only one under that bus right now.
I'd
Okay.
also be very particular about exactly what it says because the wording is very specific on every single one of these.
yeah, if
And
we'll be visiting each
it
of you during the night to make sure you understand your role. And do keep in mind that we're the storytellers. You can ask us any kind of rules question at any time. Okay. So with that in mind, are you guys ready for us to hand out your role tokens?
Yep.
Yippee!
Yep.
yeah, I believe
Also,
so.
5 outsiders, 1 demons, 1 minions, 1. Okay.
All right, tokens going out. We're starting the first night. Best of luck.
By the way, you can hit the period button to have a keybind for muting yourself.
All right, Daniel. Our first visit is to Andrew or Rallister.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta set up my recording because I do still like recording these.
Good evening, Andrew slash
Yo.
Rallister. So
Hey, how's it going?
awesome like a possum. How about you?
This is gonna be a tough one to start.
Okay. So fortunately for you, you have a role that is relatively simple. So, so there's a few pieces of information I have here for you.
Okay.
The first one is that your demon is Blate, the player immediately to your left.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you what his role is. You'll have to find an opportunity to share information with him.
Okay. So I'm the only minion then?
Yes, you are the only minion in this game.
Okay.
Okay, and do keep in mind if he dies, you only become the demon if there are 5 or more players alive at the moment he would die.
Right.
Okay, so right now there's 8 players. So if 3 of them were to die and then your demon would die, you would still catch him, but not a moment later than that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Also keep in mind every player token at this table is unique, but they were selected from the character choices on the right hand side. So
Right.
if you don't want to be caught in a double claim, you might want to have a chance to chat with your demon, but don't make it so obvious because everyone knows that demons are quick to pass bluffs to their minions.
Right.
But do keep in mind there
It
are plenty of reasons why a good player and an evil player would want to lie about who they are.
right.
Okay?
So with this number of players, are there outsiders or no?
Yes, okay, so with 8 players in the game, the division is 1 demon, 1 minion, 1 outsider, and 5 townsfolk.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. I
If
think
at all
that's
you ever need
everything.
that information, hover over the middle of the circle and it'll pop up in the web browser there.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Alright. Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. Also, keep in mind if at any point during the game you have a question, you can ask it publicly or privately. You can just say, hey, Scoop, I
Okay.
have a storyteller question, and we can pull you into a private chat and clarify anything. If you need to know
Okay.
how a role works because you're bluffing as that character and you don't want to be caught in a lie, feel free to pull us aside and ask.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Alright, so please hop out of this chat with the
Okay. Yep.
on the left.
Don't forget to mute.
Alright.
I hope you muted.
So yeah, Daniel, that's actually my bro IRL.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go grab Blate, and we can give him his demon info and collect his puck-up pick right away, because they're side by side in the night order here.
Of course. Yep.
if Blate would pick up.
The guy who loves being evil doesn't want to pick up when he's evil. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. The audacity of this. You finally decided to pick up.
It didn't ring. I was like waiting for it to ring, and it didn't make a sound or anything.
Huh, weird. Okay. Well, okay, so, first things first, your demon information. First, your minion is Ralister, immediately to your right.
Okay.
Okay.
I mark as... Okay, whatever. Got it?
Okay. Your bluffs are Barber,
Okay.
Virgin,
Okay.
Flower Girl.
Alright.
Okay. Do you have
Okay.
any questions about how your roll works?
I think this is one I understand pretty fairly.
Okay.
I don't know how to play around it, but I understand how it works.
Okay.
So I'm just going to have to kind of...
Well, the cool
Figure
thing
it
about
out.
the Pucka is that it also gets to act on the very first night, so that the kill lines up with other second night killers. So
Yep.
we're going to collect your first choice. Who are you going to stab tonight?
I feel like stabbing... you know? I don't know if I want to do Derpichu, because he's probably going to try to do that thing where he just gets himself killed day one, and that won't help me. So... I think I'll take out... This is difficult. I think I'll do... I'll do Paul. I'll do Paul.
Paul? All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I leave now?
Back to sleep.
Okay.
Well, that's funny. All right.
Yikes. Okay. Yeah.
So next up, we visit Soma, our investigator.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, Soma. Testing, testing. Can you hear us?
Oh, microphone muted. Yep, probably
Yep,
muted.
my bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It's hard to tell when you're muted when it's nighttime.
Okay, so you ready for your investigator information?
Sure.
You learned the two names Ralister and Silver at the 6 and 12 o'clock positions. And you learned that one of those two players is the Scarlet Woman.
So it's Relister and Derpichu?
Ralister and Silver.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Alright?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go to bed.
Alright, so we are going to visit everybody because that was the end of our visit. So I'm going to ping Derpichu. Good evening, Derpichu. Normally we don't visit you on night one, but we figured we would just double check with you to make sure you understand how your role works.
That is wonderful, and I thank you very much for that.
Alright, so do keep in mind the juggler's ability only works on the first day. So during the day tomorrow, during the free talk phase, you'll have to tell us at that time what your choices are. And do keep in mind you don't have to guess all 5, you can choose up to 5. So if you only want to toss 1 or 2, that's perfectly fine as well. And that night we tell you how many guesses you got right.
Okay.
You have to select the player and what character you think they are.
Okie dokie.
Alright?
I suppose that does the trick.
Alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, back to sleep.
Okay, thank you.
What? How did... Oh, Discord's down, Lamau.
Hey Paul, I saw you raising your hand there. Did you have a question?
Oh, no, I was testing out to see if I can... I know you can change the hand raise to, like, character symbols, and I was trying to figure out how to do that.
Yeah,
How
I
do
know
you
there's a way to
change-
do it. I haven't explored it. Alright, you already know how this game works. You already know how your role works. You can go back to
How
sleep.
do you change the hand symbol?
What?
How do you change the hand symbol?
Oh, if you click the gear in the top right, where you can see during game, toggle, whisper, raise hand, and there's, like, 5 icons that you can click on to change.
Thank you.
I know there's a way as well to... Maybe it's only in beta or like the test realm where you can. There's more options, but for now, those are the ones. Anyways,
Huge. Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right, back to sleep, Paul.
That's huge. Finally, I know how. All right. So we could talk to.
Good
Oh,
evening,
there we go.
Weege.
Perfect.
Normally
Hello.
we don't visit you on the first night, but we thought we'd double check you understand how your role works.
Yes,
It's
I
basically
believe.
like a super powered Raven Keeper meets the other static roles, where if you die during the night, then we wake you up to tell you the demon is one of two people.
It's pretty cool.
All right.
I enjoy. I'm already kind of thinking of what I need to do.
All right. Back to sleep.
Cool.
Raised hand.
Garbo's not picking up.
Fell asleep.
We'll try silver. Oh, they're not picking up either. Are they all tabbed on Minecraft or something? What the hell?
Not that I know of, but I could check.
Ah, to hell with it. If he doesn't pick up, I'm just going to start the day.
Yeah, we'll try a couple more times.
Alright, well, I'm just going to start the day.
Uh,
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You gather in the town square to see that the Clocktower has a health meter. Oh shit, someone's playing Carol of the Bells in Latin. Oh crap, wait, hold on. What is that? A closer look? That's not a health bar, that's just a streak of blood. And Possum's dead at the end of it. Oh fuck, someone better find out how he died. Off you go.
By his wife.
I came back at the perfect time.
Well, at least Dan didn't die again.
Okay. So,
Whoa.
given that you guys have some new
E-rank
roles today,
barely
we're
made
going to
it.
give you a little bit longer on the
next.
clock than we typically would for this size of party. So, I'm going to give you guys 8 minutes for the daytime before I call you all back to Town Square.
Just like to make it known that I am currently slightly tipsy.
Great.
Yes,
Hey,
Garbo.
you didn't send me a voice message
I
request
did several
last night.
times.
It never came through on mine. I'm so sorry. I kept
No worries.
checking. Like I was
You-
expecting something, and I
You
just
were not
did
a
not
character
see
that
anything.
wakes on the first night, but you'll be waking every night after the first night.
I know.
I was
I know,
just
I-
going to
but
give
you-
you the
you
chance
said
to
you were
like,
gonna
ask
message-
if you need anything about your role.
I know, and like I was like, he should probably like. I know I'm not a first night roll, but he's probably gonna ask if I'm fine with everything. I'm like, I keep checking because like I was just on another tab, and I keep checking back just in case. And like I didn't see anything. I don't know why. Nothing came up for me.
Maybe you have to permit notifications or something for the tab to light up on your browser or something. I don't know.
I thought well, like I would check back to see if there's any like things for the voice, like see any requests. I'm like, nothing.
Okay.
My permissions, I don't remember changing them since last time. I might, maybe, maybe it's because I have it on Google. I think last time I might have just done lazy and just was on Microsoft Edge.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'd have to check.
All right.
But yeah, no, it's, no questions about
How do you
Oracle.
feel about the new role?
It's pretty simple. Sounds pretty simple,
Yeah.
Let's see. There's not really much of a wave.
All right. Well, then I'll let you chat with your peers.
Actually, one question.
Oh, yeah, shoot.
So, if we vote out a minion, right, and we have a minstrel, my ability would not work correctly.
Well, yeah, you'd be drunk that night, and then you'd start getting correct information the next day.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's not like it updates every night, like how many of them are evil. Like it's not just it updates on the new people that are dead. That makes
Every
sense.
night we read how many dead players are evil, and feed you that number.
All right. Yep. Simple enough. Thank you.
Not a problem.
It's basically like a sugarless Coca-Cola. It actually tastes pretty good when mixed with stuff, but
Okay. You got any useful information you can tell me?
I
The
I need to be
information, if you got
I need to
something
be
for me.
very careful with this information, though. So
Do you?
yes, in fact.
Alrighty. Then I will,
Yep.
go bother somebody else then.
So true.
Adios, sir.
So true.
Eevee, Eevee, Eevee.
Hey Garbo, can I talk to you in like the potion cellar?
Sure.
Silver, my
Rope. Boy.
Unreal?
Anyway, yeah, you got some juicy.
Oh yeah, I have something juicy. I think Silver and Weege are a bit
Down
sussy.
to 30.
Why's that?
Silver might be evil? Question mark. Can I
Ooh.
trust you?
Yeah.
Silver might be a Scarlet Woman, and Weege immediately asked Silver to meet him.
Who's the
Moving
other
around.
person that I'm assuming you're an investigator, right? That'd be
Yes.
my assumption.
And Ralister is a possible Scarlet. So
All right.
don't play me like Possum or Dan.
Well, okay. You know what? Tell you what. If we get Silver gone, I could confirm if he was a Scarlet Woman or not,
All right.
or at least if he was evil.
Yes.
Possibly Luke and or.
So I think with that information, you just push those two up to. Tell you what. Push Ralister for his role. Try and like push those two for their roles, and then
Yeah.
what you should do is just nominate one of them today because you want to get that. If there's a Scarlet Woman, the faster you get them out, the better.
Yeah.
So yeah. In that case, I will let you do that. I don't want
Yeah.
to bring much attention to myself.
Yeah. God, this fucking meat is so good though.
Yeah, the meat is doing better.
It's not meat actually. It's so I remember how I distilled stuff. It's the ice that came off of the distillate, and I mixed it with some weird cola, or not like cola, but it's LaCroix.
No
But it's
wonder why
called-
bro wanted me in the potion shop.
in person, otherwise I'm gonna get shot in the head.
You scan other
That
people
is
because they're
true.
evil.
You have to have a sacrifice. That's
Is
willing
somebody
to lie
willing to-
about their role.
is
Silver,
somebody
are you
willing
willing
to,
to lie
juggle with me?
about a role that you know about already that won't have any kind of like?
Am I willing to lie
Whack? Are you
Is somebody willing to juggle with me? You declare juggle.
and
It's
say
like
I'm
Slayer.
juggler?
It's like Slayer. If we both do it, then
I'll
they don't
say
know
I'm
who's the
juggler.
real
I'll
one.
say I'm juggler.
Okay, then we're gonna juggle Garbo, Soma, Latte, Ralister, and Paul. Actually, no, I'm gonna juggle Ralister to you, and you can juggle whoever the heck you want.
They just finished up.
What?
I'm gonna go clockwise for my position, and that's the way it's gonna. So that way it'll be funny.
I'll do the same thing, the exact same
Okay.
thing.
They're the demon.
Cool.
Basically,
Cool.
So
evil
Weege,
plus
Paul,
poison.
me, Ralister.
He poisons someone. And
All
then
of us are
they
gonna
die.
juggle at the same time.
Multi-juggle
Like 5
Weege?
juggles.
juggle boy.
The
You should do it too,
juggling.
Weege.
The
You should do
juggling.
it- Weege, you should do it too. We should all get in on
That'd
it.
be pretty cool.
We're all gonna juggle.
We're
You
all
know
gonna
what?
juggle.
Get
That
me
makes it
carnival.
a 3 makes it a bit, and I'm down with
Exactly.
this.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, that's awesome.
So as soon as nominations start, I'm gonna declare a juggle.
You're gonna declare
Actually, no.
juggle,
Who,
then
who does
Silver.
it first?
Investigator, I'm not worried about that information being out there.
At night.
That's good to have that information out there. So yeah, either Silver or Ralister is a Scarlet Woman,
Okay.
which we get that out now. Is like, even if we're just going for a 50-50 shot, we get them out now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you claimed anything yet?
I have not made any specific claim. No.
Do you want to?
Preferably not at the moment.
Yeah, in
unless
the same
you'd like
way.
to claim yourself.
I also don't. I am a. I don't want to say much, but I might be more valuable later on. Let's see.
You're going to be the first to draw.
I'm a little hesitant to trust that Silver or Ralister for sure might be the
Well, listen. Either Soma is an evil making a play, which I
right.
I
'Cause,
mean,
yeah,
it's
I was gonna say he
possible,
was there when that happened last time when you did
but
that. play.
also the like. There's only one out there. There's only one minion. We go off that information now.
Give
I
him
think
two
that's for the
people and
best.
Tell him one of those is the Scarlet Woman.
Because if we get the one
Might
minion
be
out,
right. We don't know
Plus-
what he's gonna claim, but
plus there is a way that we can confirm if they were an evil or not. So
Showed up.
It is like the rumbling when it's juggling.
I'll go back to
All right, folks, welcome back to town. Now, I know in previous weeks we would immediately start the nominations. However, that wasn't technically correct. And now that it's pertinent, I'm going to say that there's a space here for everyone to talk before nominations open in case anyone wants to do any juggling or any other pre-nomination shenanigans.
I would like to juggle.
All right,
He's
Sage-
juggling.
I'd like to juggle with the Juggle Boys.
He's
Okay,
a
so
juggalo.
hold on. We're going to do this in an orderly fashion. Everyone who wants to juggle, throw your hand up. But we'll give it to Weege first. Weege, what are your juggles?
My juggle. What are my juggles? That's kind of funny. I'm just gonna kind of go clockwise from my position.
Do keep
We're
in
gonna
mind
go-
that one of the powers of the juggler is that you can guess multiple combinations of the same person. So you could say, like, I guess myself as the juggler, and I guess myself as the imp, and I guess myself as the recluse, and I guess Paul as the drunk. You're allowed to come up however you like.
And it only tells you who
We
you got.
wake you up during the night to tell you exactly how many you got correct.
Look at how many people want to juggle.
You get up to what time?
Juggle
That's
time.
good strategy because you generally
It's
want to
the
hide the
juggle
juggler
nation.
on the first night so that the demon
Yes.
can't peg them before they get their info.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'm just gonna go clockwise. I'm gonna say, actually, I don't know whether to call you Mog or Paul. It doesn't matter.
Hog.
Yeah. They're both there, so they both either one.
Pog.
I'm gonna go. I'm thinking
Okay,
just
Pog.
Go with Paul. Yeah, Pog. No.
Hog
Paul
Maul.
as Imp. Derpichu as Imp. Relister as Imp. Late as Imp, and Soma as Imp.
This is a play if I've ever seen
Okay,
one.
Weed, your juggle has been noted. Derpichu, you want to go next? Weed, okay, thank you.
Okay, I shall. I wish to juggle Ralister as Imp, Platay as Imp, Soma as Imp, Garbo as Imp, Silver as Imp.
Okay, your juggle has been noted. Thank you. Garbo, your choice.
I would like to juggle Silver as Imp. I would like to juggle Weed as Imp.
Oh.
I like to juggle Ralister as Imp. I like to juggle Blatay as Imp, and I like to juggle Derp as Imp.
All right, your juggle has been noted. Silver, your juggle, please.
I would like to juggle Garbo as Puka, Soma as Puka, Late as Puka, and Ralister as Puka. Wait,
Alright.
I have one
Yeah,
more.
you got one more.
I have Mog as Puka.
Can't
All
type
right,
this fast.
thank you. Your juggles have been noted.
Is there any more jugglers we should know about?
All right, Mog,
I don't know. You tell me.
Mog, if you want to get a juggle in, now's the time to do so.
It's the
Yeah,
whole
I'll throw in a juggle. I'll go Blate to Weege clockwise, so Soma, Garbo, Silver, all of them as the drunk.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Oh.
Soma, your juggle.
Garbo as Imp, Silver as Scarlet Woman, Weege as Imp, Mog as Imp, and Ralister as Scarlet Woman.
Thank you.
You guys realize that none of you are getting information unless you're actually the juggler, right?
The point is,
we
to hide
all
the
are.
juggler.
We all. I am.
Yeah, we're all the juggler.
But
I'm the
how
juggler.
powerful juggler
Actually, all
is, it's a common strategy to have lots of people pipe up and do it to hide the real juggler from the demon so the demon can't kill them before they get the info.
Oh, basically just to make more of a...
Yeah.
I-
No, we
Shadow
actually
Clone
all
Jutsu,
are the
fucking double
juggler.
team.
We are
Alright.
all the juggler.
So with that, nominations are open. Soma's that hand up because you have a nomination?
Oh, sorry, I took a drink and I forgot to put it down.
No
Soma,
worries.
you have Soma, you have a nomination, Soma.
Oh, yes, Silver. I nominate Silver.
Why?
Soma nominates Silver. Would you like to tell us all about it?
I am the investigator, and I got pinged that either Ralister is Scarlet Woman or Silver as the Scarlet Woman. So, and also Weege, you did kind of jump really. Fuck, how drunk am I?
Soma, we'd like you to help you get what you're trying to say.
This is
now.
actually a thing we can say now.
I'm not as thinky as
Yeah.
drunk I am, officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what Soma's trying to say is he's an investigator who pinged either Silver or Ralister as Scarlet Woman, and he also would like to note that Weege immediately hopped into the call with Silver at the start of the day. That is what he likes to say.
Thank you for the
alcohol is so
translation,
fucking
Dodo.
good, though.
Okay, Silver, your defense.
I'm a juggler. I juggle. You could call me the Juggalo.
Juggalo.
But I'm also deadly. I kill.
I think
But
we
not
go
in the
off.
bad way, only the good way.
I think we go
Okay.
off of the
So,
investigator
does
info.
anyone have anything to contribute on whether or not we should be executing Silver before I run this vote?
We go off of the investigator's
Silver
info.
in my favor.
All right,
That's
running the vote.
about
It
it.
is 4 votes to put him on the block.
Hi guys, we go off of the investigator's info. I think that'd be cool.
Actually, I'm the virgin and you die. Wait, no, wait, stop!
All right, 4
You
votes.
fool! Ralister is the
Silver is on the
virgin.
block. Nominations are still open.
I nominate Ralister.
All right, Silver
so
nominates
visceral.
Ralister. Silver, you want to tell us all about it?
I am not the Scarlet Woman, and he said that either I or him was, so he is. So we should
Yeah.
kill him.
Okay, Ralister, your defense.
Well, considering Silver's alive, I'm the virgin.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Ah!
objection.
That's not true!
Interesting.
You're a liar! That's one of the fake outs. There's no virgin.
How would you know it's a?
No, you can't do this to me. This is my
Anyone have
trouble.
anything to add on whether or not we should be executing Ralister?
This is impossible. Stop
I'm
this.
so confused right now.
4 votes to tie, 5 votes to tie.
I'm so. Oh, I didn't even get a fucking hit. Oh, goddamn.
Fuck you. This is insane.
Okay, 0
Cheers to-
votes is not
So
enough
funny,
to
and it's
replace
also-
Silver on the block. Nomination.
I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
Ralister is actually like evil.
I juggled with you people.
I juggled.
I juggled. I'm a juggler. I was part of juggling.
Okay, second call for
He was the
nominations.
juggalo.
Where's the baby?
This is an insane play by the evil team.
You did it
Absurdly
yourself,
good.
Silver, to be
Cheers.
Ralister is currently disconnected, by the way. There he is.
Okay,
Yeah, it keeps
I'm gonna
happening
go
to him.
last call for nominations. Gonna call it in 10 seconds.
My own juggling friends won't even save me.
fair today.
7,
My own juggalo.
Bro's
No,
going
I-
for it.
So I guess
I
the question then is, do we want to get Weege instead?
Kill
of
him next,
Silver?
kill him
But
next.
Silver is guaranteed.
Everyone knows that he should die next.
All right.
All my friends know
Silver
it.
is
Guys.
executed and dies. Everyone goes to sleep.
Good night.
I'm really surprised he didn't pop his Slayer shot right then and there.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, really? Like you're gonna die. Like just
Alright,
shoot at someone.
So we
right?
do need to collect Paul's choice for the monk, but it doesn't matter because he's poisoned and he's about to die.
Absolutely.
But we do
Yeah,
need to
he's gonna.
collect it.
He's about to die. Yeah.
Good evening, Paul. You've got your prayer beads, you've got your cross, you've got your badass monk training. Who is it that you'll be protecting this evening? You might be muted.
Yeah. Usually that's the case.
Ralister.
You have selected Ralister. Thank you. Okay, there we go. All right, next
Oh,
up in our
man.
night order is Blate.
Blote.
All right, Blate. Who's
Garbo.
tonight?
Garbo.
You have selected Garbo.
That's it. I'm done.
All right, back to sleep.
Beauty.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually,
Holding on.
I
What's up?
realized I remembered something Dan said as a good idea, and I think I should do it.
Okay.
The demon should be letting the storytellers know why they're doing what they're doing because it could help them
yeah.
for storytelling.
So
And I realized
what
I
are you
should
thinking?
not. So the reason I'm gonna poison Garbo is I talked to him, and I don't have it is kind of a shot in the dark between a bunch of different people, but I was thinking I'm currently thinking Silver was the actual juggler, because if him and Weege talked at the start,
Mhm.
then I think it was their idea to do the play of like, because I noticed Weege went around the people and said imp, Silver went around the circle and did puka. So I think that Weege doing it and just saying imp was essentially to just like I think Silver was the only one that said puka, and so I think he was the actual juggler. So when he got voted off day one, I didn't have to poison him tonight. And my next was going to be Garbo because he dropped something about Oracle in a way of like, oh well, we have a way to confirm people with Oracle, and I was like, well, we don't know if we have an Oracle, and then he kind of was like, yeah, true, but it's like Undertaker logic. But it's just like, why would you say that if you weren't Oracle?
Okay.
So that's kind of my idea here.
All right.
Yep. Thank you. That's all.
All right, back to sleep. Okay, so next up is Weege, but Weege did not die. And then after that is Garbo. Well, we are 100% lying to Garbo right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're giving him a 1.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, Garbo.
Hello.
You peer through the stars and the abyss, and you receive a vision. A number 1 pops into your view.
Oh, thank you.
Back to sleep, Garbo.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, he bought it. Hook,
I
line,
actually-
and sinker. Next up, we visit
I
Durbichu and
actually
give him the
don't-
blessed 0. Durbichu, you tossed 5 batons into the air, and like knives, not a single one of them hit you.
Wahoo.
That was a 0 on your juggle.
Okay, thank you very much.
Back to sleep. Alright, we're gonna chill here in case people think there's a spy. Do. Take a bite of my egg roll.
It's funny you mentioned that because when I was playing last week, sorry, I was reading messages. Last week when I was playing, you guys spent like a long time, and I was like, what, fortune teller? And so I was able to determine like, oh yeah, there's most certainly a spy. Like at first I was just like, yeah, he likes to wait around a little bit, but then it took like 5 minutes. I'm like, there's a spy. There has to be.
All right, let's wake him up.
Yeah.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You guys awaken to a horrifying scene. You see, in the town square, strung up like a marionette, but sick, bloody, and full of chains that are full of hooks, the corpse of Mog.
Yo.
All right, I'm going to put 7 minutes on the clock. Go for
Someone
it.
meet me in the tower.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Relister, I'd like to talk to you by the
Oh, he said Soma. I thought he said someone.
By where?
campfire.
Campfire?
Okay. Shit.
Derp, can I talk to you?
I want to talk to somebody. Why am I by myself?
You can come.
Seriously.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Where are we going?
Cathedral.
To the cathedral, the spooky haunted cathedral.
Okay.
We are going to question Weege in the. So.
Once he returns to the campfire, we're gonna drag him to Riverside. we're gonna
fucking have an execution.
but
yeah, no. Derp you and myself. God damn.
It would be really nice if I could actually stay in the conversation.
Yeah, you could like listen. Yes, I've said all that I need to. Durbaju and myself are the only people we talk to my knowledge.
Okay.
And he knows my role, and he knows Durbaju's role,
Okay. So
and I know Durbaju's role.
you know Derp. Okay.
Yes.
Well, at least what he's claiming.
Yes, at least.
What is your role? Like, at least what you're willing to claim to me.
I think I already screwed up enough telling the potential Scarlet Woman, and considering that if we're wrong
Right,
and
right.
you're lying about Virgin,
Right. I guess
I
if
cannot tell you.
yeah, that does make sense then.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I wanted to say. That it was if he is
kinda
actually the
sucks though,
Scarlet
what-
Woman, it is happenstance that I went and talked to him first.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping somebody else would vote me first, just so I could get confirmed at least. But I mean, to me, it confirmed him as evil.
Yeah, of course. Unless you, oh, well. Unless you're lying about Virgin, of course.
Yeah, and again, like
or
I
you're
said,
or you're drunk, you know.
well, there is that too.
Well, I guess that wouldn't matter, huh? Because I guess the investigator would have to be drunk in this case, right?
Well,
no,
he-
actually,
he
no.
could've-
You can't. Not you couldn't.
I
be
could be the
drunk.
drunk, and then he could be the Silver Woman or the Scarlet Woman.
Well, I suppose. Yeah, but I feel like it's more likely that you're not. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't think they would set it up that way.
We'll have to
The
see
one
if
was-
somebody else is.
But
Outside.
setting up Soma to be drunk, I could see them doing that.
Oh yeah,
Do we
definitely.
have, has anyone claimed a outsider role yet?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, and anyways, most of the outsiders don't really want to claim, except for the recluse. But
Yeah, but that's like you can't trust that.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well,
But
actually,
the fact
what
that
would be the
nobody's
reason
claimed
that
that-
Tinker wouldn't want to claim?
That one I'm not sure.
I feel like the.
Dying
I guess we can
randomly?
ask once we're public.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, let's head back.
Okay.
But that's not a lot of information.
This is something we have, right? Because it.
Did we say what the investigator saw? I know.
Yes, I believe. Yeah, it was Silver and Relister.
Yeah, did we
One
say
of
what
them
minion
was
is
the
that?
Scarlet Woman?
Scarlet Woman.
Yes, that was stated to everybody during nominations.
Yeah. I remember the people. I just forgot what minion.
Paul.
Yeah.
Sorry, Paul. Well, we're all here. Do we have any public discussions?
Oh, I mean, I was going to ask real quick if we
Now
have
that
a Tinker.
Now that I'm back, we are going. Weed, you are coming with Soma and I to the cathedral.
To the
Can I
cathedral?
come?
Alright.
No, only Weed. So
So,
so you are the juggler, right?
Totally.
Would you like to tell us what your results came up with last night?
Totally.
I mean, come on, it's kind of obvious you're the juggler.
No, okay, I'll be honest with you goobers, I am not.
Oh? So then what
I'm
are
not
you?
actually the juggler. I refuse to say.
Well, then we're gonna hang you today. Simple as that.
I would prefer if you didn't.
Well, unless
sorry,
you want to
the
listen,
dice has fallen this way.
I'm just saying.
I know. I will say I know who the juggler is. They told
Well,
me.
listen, you don't have to tell us who the juggler is. You just have to tell us what you are, because someone got the Scarlet Woman out, and I
well,
can confirm that. That was
potentially.
Scarlet-
We don't
no,
know for sure,
No, I can confirm it was the
unfortunately.
Scarlet Woman. I can. I can confirm that it was the Scarlet Woman. So you're gonna tell us what you are now.
You're not the Undertaker. That doesn't exist.
I'm the Oracle. I can confirm if the
How many
Oracle.
death players are evil? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And guess guess who?
Oh, there's two. There's one minion and one demon, though.
Mhm,
I
so
guess.
you
Well,
are-
actually, if you
So
know what, honestly, I'm willing to believe you. I
can
think I'm willing to believe you. Do not hang me. I am the sage. If the
You are
demon
the-
kills you, you learn that it is one of two players.
Oh.
I can narrow it down to a 50-50 if I die via demon. If you
I'll tell you
happen to
what.
tell everybody,
No,
accidentally.
that would
No.
that would go
Accidentally
against the
slip that I'm the monk. Because that's what I told Silver.
Oh, I see. You went for the bait. That makes sense.
Yes.
Alright.
Just tell. Tell him
That is all I wanted from you. Thank you.
okay.
Real important question: How did
I should have said
it?
I'm the goblin.
You should have said you were the goblin.
Listen. It would not have worked if you said you're a goblin because the investigator called you out.
The investigator's not real.
Good
Perfect.
evening,
Investigator's
Ravenswood
fake.
Bluff.
Soma is
Welcome
drunk
to
in
Town
game
Square.
and in real life.
You guys are welcome to keep talking. I'll be opening nominations soon.
I would like to say I think we probably have a drunk in this game because we don't have an outsider claim yet, right?
True.
Likely.
Okay.
I can confirm that the drunk was not Soma though.
I'm
is
in a
that?
position to believe that.
Details.
I mean, I think if what you're saying, there's still a world where it's possible it's not so. It is Soma, but it's a weird. It's a fringe one. Not
Well,
100%.
Who has revealed their
Yes,
roles to who?
but
That
also
might be good to have on the table so we know who's liable.
Okay,
mean,
we're
Soma
gonna
and
open
I-
nominations, but feel free to keep talking.
Soma and I, we're in cahoots right now. We're balling. So
Those
Soma-
goobers know
Garbo.
each other's role, and I know both of their roles.
Yeah, Garbo, there's a world where you're the drunk and Soma's evil, right?
technically,
There is a world
but
that
I
is
find that
true.
extremely unlikely.
Yeah,
considering-
and there's also a world where you're a bitch.
Oh,
This is
Garbo?
drunk.
I have a good
Soma
question
coming out.
for you.
Yes, John
How
Derpy.
much do you trust Ouija's claim?
It's
Because
it's believable at the moment. It's believable.
I'm the juggler. I
Okay.
was the one who did the real juggling.
Would you like? Did you get anything accurate?
I got a no imp on the left side of the board.
The left side of the board.
So Relics
but-
to silver.
That could still.
I'm pretty
technically-
sure we have a
There could
puka.
be a puka.
Well,
And
since I'm
if there
virgin
was a
and
Puka-
Silver didn't die the first time, that would
Not
We
real.
ju-
Tell you what.
TC.
No, no.
Well, take
Okay, I'm back yet?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Okay.
Uh,
Leech and Silver
it's
talked first thing.
I'll
So-
ask, listen, someone I will ask you in private tomorrow. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Anyway.
Yeah, actually,
I
Weege told
would
me he
like
was
to
evil
make
because we're
a
both evil
juggle.
together.
I don't feel
we're
comfortable
in
revealing.
cahoots.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to make a juggle today.
You can't make a juggle.
You can't
This
show
is
Yeah,
the
all
yeah,
one.
you can only do
Juggler's
first night.
Juggler's
It's
work
only
on the first
day
day.
one.
You're a little late, Garbo.
Oh, I see.
Can I juggle anyway? I think it'd be
That's
cool.
right.
No.
I mean, like, I'm the real
Uh,
juggler because
You can juggle in real life.
By the cool people.
I forgot juggler's first day theme.
You can try to juggle all of your responsibilities.
So, in other words, either we have a puka or Ouija's the imp.
That's interesting. So at least in my eyes, we have a puka.
I
Those
think so,
nice,
too.
funny eyes you got there. I definitely bet they don't see red
Yeah.
saying imp right there on your screen.
Nominations?
Yeah, Ouija's world is either Derpitu is evil or it's a Puka world.
Yes.
All right, well,
That's-
fuck it. I'll bite. I nominate Soma.
Okay.
Okay, Tay
What the fuck
nominates
is wrong with you?
Soma. You want to tell us all about it?
I kind of think that Soma got inspired by Garbo's play against Dan a few games ago, and I think he's claiming investigator.
I am drunk.
I'm talking I think he's possibly bluffing, and he's also a night one. Even if he is investigator, then that narrows it down, and that's a night one investigating role out of the
okay.
way.
My mic's back.
All right.
Okay, Soma, your
But
defense.
that's all I really have.
Okay, my defense is one, I am drunk. Two,
Can I represent him as his lawyer, as he's clearly not.
He
all
needs
there
a
right now?
lawyer.
yeah. Can I appoint Garbo as my lawyer?
Very well. Garbo has been
Uh,
lawyer. Garbo,
so-
the defense.
One, I can confirm to you that unless I myself am a drunk, then Silver was indeed the Scarlet Woman and is evil. So
No.
that I am very doubtful about that being the play. And then two, I feel like you're just pulling that out of your ass right now, as you yourself might just be the evil. I'm gonna be real with you. That is a very kind of play from you right now. I don't fully trust it.
Alright, does anyone have anything to add on whether or not we should be executing Soma?
Okay, wait, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I got confused. Before you, okay, real quick. Garbo, can you just kind of explain that again? I got lost. Are you
So I can confirm that Silver was the Scarlet Woman.
okay?
So it wasn't just a random kill.
Okay. And we don't have Undertaker, correct? That's
Mm.
not.
Undertaker doesn't exist in this rule
Okay.
set, as far as I can
But
tell.
there are other ways to confirm it.
Got it. Okay.
Why do you think you can confirm that I'm a role I'm not?
I would like to not make that known why at the moment.
Unless.
Source,
All
I
right,
did
hold on,
fucked
hold
up.
on. We're deciding on whether or not we're executing Soma.
I'll-
Get the
Listen,
I
I'll
kind
just
of
tell
think
you.
that Soma and Garbo might be in cahoots on this.
I'll just tell you my source is Ouija.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah, we should
Weege
talk.
and Silver did talk right at the very bat the first
Guys,
night.
Yeah,
guys,
is it-
we're
this
talking
is
about
true.
whether or not we're executing Soma
So-
here. Does anyone have
Yes,
anything
I was.
to add on
Yes,
this?
No.
I do. I think that even if Soma is real, it doesn't. Him getting executed doesn't really matter because again, investigator, he's already spent his role, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to vote. However, we should definitely do the minimum just in case new information comes alight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like to be alive and drunk, not dead and
Okay.
drunk.
Running this vote, it's 3 votes to place Soma onto the executioner's board.
Paul, don't use your fucking
I
ghost.
shouldn't use my ghost.
Those are your ghost votes. Don't forget.
Funny.
Mog,
Oh,
don't use your ghost vote.
Thank you.
We do need
Someone else in real life
we
like
didn't
lose
get-
a live vote though.
Okay,
Damn it.
2 votes
I-
is not enough.
Interesting.
I was literally a millimeter away from voting myself at the very last second.
That'd be funny, I think.
Okay,
That would have been very funny, but
Paul has his hand up. What can I do for you, Paul?
I dropped something on my spacebar.
All right,
Uh,
second call for nominations.
Now, Garbo, you said you're getting your info from Weege?
mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah, Weege apparently
I-
just like hates
I
me
think-
and wants me dead.
I think John is or Derpichu. Sorry, I think Derpichu is the drunk. Because
Derp-
So
I mean,
you think we
obviously,
do
in my
have it on
world,
the left side
it's
of the
either
board.
it's either he's
There are
Well, it
3
has to be.
possibilities. I'm drunk and I have 0 information, or I'm the juggler, in which case we have a puka.
in my world.
Or
You
you're
have
the
to
imp.
be the have to be the drunk.
Could also just
Yeah,
isn't
that's
like
that's
Why?
logical right there, my dude.
Drunk of the demon. Because well, obviously the other person on the right side of the board, the only 3
Final
people
call for
are
nominations. Calling it in
myself, Paul, and
we need to nominate somebody. Somebody nominate Weege. or
I'm
Blackhead.
going to nominate Weege then.
10. All right, Rallister nominates Weege. Rallister, tell us all about it.
All right, I may be tunneling just because of this first day. That Weege and Silver immediately went into a room together, which obviously the demon would with getting their.
Mog, save your vote.
All right, did we lose
So-
Rallister to a disconnect?
Oh, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep going, Rallister.
So yeah, with them going into the room, the demon gets what is it called? Fake outs or whatever.
yeah, the
So
The bluffs.
bluffs.
yeah, I mean either I'm drunk or Silver's evil, but that would mean that Soma would have to be wrong as well.
Rallister, didn't you? I forget. Didn't Silver claim that he was the virgin while he was on the stand? I forget what he claimed. On
yes, he,
No,
yeah.
It was a fake claim. I was joking. I'm
Wasn't it
Slayer,
Rallister that-
and I was dumb, and I forgot to use the roll.
Oh, and he disconnected.
Damn, Rose.
we could have to wait. That's what was happening when I was in a private call with him.
Fro's actually going through the ringer.
Yeah, I know,
Well, I
it's
think it's his.
He has that Moscow internet.
Yeah.
So I'm either the drunk
Uh,
or
Alex,
Silver's
can I ask
evil.
you a private question, really quick.
Garbo's requested a private chat. All right, we'll have to run it after the is it pertinent to this
Uh,
vote?
It is pertinent to this vote.
All right, then I'm going to temporarily cancel this nomination, pull you into the private. All right, Garbo,
So-
what's up?
If a sage is poisoned, would they have inaccurate information?
If they are poisoned when they die, yes, they get inaccurate. They get poisoned information.
So, like, if the puka poisons the sage, then their information would not be liable either way, pretty much.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you. We believe it's a puka.
If we believe it's a puka.
I think we should
I
get
think it's
the
a
fringe
puka.
world
I haven't-
where
hold on, I haven't
Silver
defended
kills
myself.
He hasn't defended himself at
I
all.
haven't defended myself.
You don't need to.
You guys are all.
Let him cook.
All right,
Let me
so
go.
Ralister, I assume you finished your prosecution.
Mog, save your vote.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, Weege, your defense, please.
My defense is that I trust Relister, my friend. No, I understand that it looks suspicious that I was with Silver on night 1. However, they I do. Fuck, how do I even word this?
I think your best bet is just be very upfront about what you want. I'm gonna be honest with you, and even then, I still think we should hang you when you're upfront about it.
Fine. There's no way I survive another night, so I'm either dead here or I'm dead tonight. I'm actually the monk. I just
The monkey.
I'm the monkey. I'm the monkey.
Weege, that's
I protected. I protected fucking. What? Why is
He's making him up right now.
Yeah.
I did Soma.
Mog, save your vote.
What do you mean by that?
Garbo, let him
protected
play the
Soma.
game how he's gonna play.
You already have 3 hands up. Come on, man.
Weege, is there?
It would be a very bad idea for you guys to get rid of me now, because now that I've revealed myself, the demon needs to. If we have an imp, the demon needs to wait. Well, actually, either way, they have to use a turn, killing somebody that has already revealed themselves.
Unless you're already chosen by Puka, you would die the day after. The night after.
Yeah. That's
Paul, do you have
true,
any
but,
counterclaims?
Yeah, I think my hand is up because we have to vote this out. I am the monk, so get him out of here.
Yeah, no, Weege, I
There we
don't
go.
know upfront about your claim.
So it is 3 votes to place Weege onto the block. We are running this vote.
I'm going to let you guys know he's a sage claim, and the reason why I continue to up this, even though I know he's a sage, is because if we believe there's a Puka, then the Puka killing Weege would just give him inaccurate information anyway. So,
Okay, 4 votes is enough. Weege is on the executioner's block. Second
So-
call
That's
for
true.
nomination.
I didn't even think about that. If we
This
do
is what
have
happens
Puka,
when you
then it
get
just kind
juggled.
of gets
Oh, we're back
bonked.
at last
Yeah.
call for nominations.
I don't understand how the puka works. I mean, I understand how it works, but it breaks my brain.
They get poisoned, but it takes a day to activate the kill.
10,
Oh, so I can
Basically-
trust anything I'm getting.
basically, you get the poison effect, but you die
7.
as well.
Yeah, you die at the.
And I understand how it works. I'm just
One,
not thinking about it in the long term like that. And I just
2,
two.
1.
Oh, they stay poisoned until
All right,
dead.
Weege, how would you like to be executed?
How do you want to do it? How do you
I
wanna
think
do it?
I think you should die by getting juggled on way too hard.
Have you guys seen
Okay,
Get
so
juggled.
Heavy is Dead?
Weege is placed upon a stage where he's been handed a large quantity of knives. He decides he's going to toss them in the air and try to juggle them. Unfortunately, they cut his arms off, and then he bleeds out and dies. Good night,
Yeah, because
everybody.
unfortunately I'm not the juggler.
That's why you died, because you're not the juggler. You can't juggle.
All right. Not
Yeah.
terribly surprised at that outcome.
Yeah, no,
looks like
not good.
Blate is our only stop the entire night. Let's go.
Yeah.
down. Good evening, Blate.
hey, wow.
Who's getting the poke?
Okay, so let's see. This is actually going to be a difficult choice. It was going to be Weege tonight, but
It was
now,
gonna be Weege tonight, but what?
well, he's kind of already dead.
Okay.
Okay, so tonight, I don't think I can do any Scarlet. I was thinking about maybe trying to figure out how to get myself killed. But any Scarlet Woman play, I think, is off the table because I feel like they're massively overlooking the fact that Ralister should be called out at this point, but they're not, so I don't want to risk trying to do anything with Ralister.
Okay.
So it's kind of up to me, I think, here. Because, yeah, Ralister can't really... If they actually crack down on Ralister being bad, then Ralister becomes the demon, then it's over.
Okay.
So Soma's probably my best lead right now. Garbo should be dying tonight. I think I'm going to go for... I don't want to go for... Oh, maybe if I kill Ralister tonight, he won't die until tomorrow. But at that point, it's not going to do me much. No, I think he might need to be my red herring. Yeah, I'm going to kill Derpachu. Because if it comes down to it, and it's like they're going to start thinking that I was lying, then they might need to throw it onto Ralister.
Okay.
Because there's not a lot of information rolls to mess with at this point. In fact, there's none. So,
Okay.
I do have a question about how it works. So they're not poisoning. They're not poisoned tonight. If they like, Garbo is sane tonight, but he's going to be dying, right?
Sorry.
Oh, but he dies before his roll. Never mind. It doesn't matter. He dies before his roll takes effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not getting any information from shit. So my plan has worked. I think I was right about him being Oracle. That's good. Yeah, I'm killing Derpachu tonight. Or I'm poisoning Derpachu.
Yeah, so the thing about the way the pucka works is that the person is poisoned when they die, and then after they die, then the poisoning wears off.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna poison Derpachu. Final answer. Good night.
Alright, good night. Alright, so he is right, and that's probably the right choice. Especially if they decide they're going to push on Ralister and have him executed today.
But, yeah, that's what I was thinking, honestly.
But I do want to point out that they're waking up to Final Four, and if they execute wrong tomorrow, they lose. So they might actually not execute Ralister tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, I see a world where they skip a day to see what happens. Because a pucka can't accidentally skip a day when it comes to killing.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. That'd be a good play.
So, we'll spend another moment, and then... Alright. Let's call him back. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Good morning.
You guys awaken to a startling sight. Having choked on a gumball that was just entirely too large, the corpse of Garbo.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
Alright, I'm placing 5 minutes on the clock for chat.
Okay.
Alright.
Garbo and... Actually, no, just Derpachu.
No. Plate. You, me, Soma, Pokemon.
I don't want to talk with Soma. Not with Soma.
Unfortunately, I trust Soma, so...
Unfortunately,
I want to talk to Soma. Soma, can you come to the Poker Shop?
I'll talk with you after. I need to talk to Derpachu.
I was really, really, really hoping nobody would try to call me out on it. Because I was just hoping that I would survive enough to be bunked.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I was the sage. And it was just a false claiming monk. Yeah. It was a split-second decision. It was just the one. It was unfortunately it happened to be.
I didn't believe the world that you and Silver are evil together because you would have had a better claim, right? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I am like 99% sold that Silver is the Scarlet Woman. I still think there's a world where it could be Ralister.
I think there's a pretty strong world actually where Soma is evil, made the fake claim, right? And Garbo would got poisoned information, right? Because Puka picked, right? It was poisoned last night.
Yeah.
Because Garbo's information confirms Soma's, right? So either they're working together or they're Garbo was poisoned, right? In order to sell Soma's bluff.
Yes.
So I have a pretty strong world where I think Soma is evil.
All right.
But obviously it requires a couple of things to line up. Who do you?
I don't know. I don't super trust. Well, actually, I guess it could be a Puka. So I guess it doesn't entirely cover everything. I was gonna say I don't super trust Derpachu, which I might accidentally call John, to be clear, because that's what most of us call him. Yeah. But I don't know. Silver, him, and myself were all on a call, and we all had the plan to call Juggler. And I assume because we all three raised our hand, Garbo and Soma also raised their hand to be funny.
Yeah. Do you know Blatte, whatever? Do you know what he's claiming?
No, I haven't talked to him all game. I was kind of trying to sneak a conversation in with him this day.
Okay. I'm trying to think of the world where... So, Derpachu's claiming Juggler.
Yes.
0 on imps. So either that means, so if Derpichu died tonight, right, then that is questionable. But because they didn't die tonight, then that's, I think we have to live in Derpichu's evil or it's a Puka world.
Yeah.
So we definitely have a drunk, right?
I think we definitely do, unless like Blaine is lying about his role.
When you say Blaine,
But-
you mean Blate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize.
All Blate has told me is that he's townsfolk.
Okay.
And I have not heard any other outsiders yet. So, all right.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can get a conversation with him.
Yep.
That was why I asked that. All right.
Blaine, can I talk?
Hey, Weege, can I... What?
Okay, we're going to Cathedral Plate.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
I have long, so hurry up.
Where are you?
That's the problem. Is I literally can't tell you right now.
I'm the Oracle. I died already. Tell me what you are. You're the last person that is yet to claim to me.
Okay. If I trust you and I'm wrong and you're evil, we fucking lose. If I trust you,
Hey,
and
I think you're evil. I'm gonna be quite honest.
I knew this was gonna happen because I can't claim my fucking role without ruining it. I can't have it be public. I can tell you, but if you go to I can tell you, but here's the condition: you are not allowed to sneak off to a call with Soma.
I'm not telling it to anyone else unless it is deemed for the benefit of the town.
It's okay. I am Flower Girl. That's why I can't reveal it. And yesterday, I was really hoping when Weege and Ralister were the only two that voted against Soma that I was gonna be able to get the check on that to see if one of them was demon. But then we ended up voting for who the fuck even was it? Yeah, we ended up killing Weege, and like everyone voted, and I got a yes on that. I got a yes, and I don't know where it went because of it.
Well, my guess is it's John.
I don't think so.
No, he's not.
Either way, there are
I think
4
you're
people
good.
alive. One
Welcome
of us
back
is a
to
demon.
Town Square, everyone. Give you a minute of chat before I open nominations.
I think right now, Ralster, you were the Virgin claim, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be a terrible idea to get you out of here right now to narrow it down.
Garbo, the number is 4.
Exactly what a minion would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The number is 4, Garbo. Do you remember how many times you've complained about me in situations like this?
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, you're right. We do have 4.
Yeah, if you guys lynch someone
never
today,
mind.
then tomorrow someone will die and there'll be 2 people left.
I was thinking
If
we
we
have
have
some personal
If we
line.
have a Puka, we have a guaranteed death.
Well, it's a death either way, because
Unless we were
I'm not
able to
dead.
execute the person that the Puka had targeted.
There is no good reason to nominate and execute somebody today. We
It's
should
very risky.
we should pass.
If we try to kill somebody now and it's not the demon,
Well, nominations are open.
I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but if we do it... that's the thing I'm a little worried about, is if I'm wrong on who I think the demon is at this point, because it's between 2 for me. And if we get it wrong tomorrow, then it's GG either way. If we get it wrong today, it's also GG.
Yeah, exactly. There's no good reason to nominate. Just let force the demon to kill somebody and give us fewer options.
Tell you what, I think
I'm down with that.
That's true. We're narrowing it down.
Yeah, it only goes down to 3. Maybe one of your 2 people die, right? And then it's down to 1 for you.
And if we happen to have a demon, and they choose to not kill, then that is a stalemate.
okay. You know what?
No, there's a fiddler. There's a stalemate breaker for that. So it's not a concern.
there's the sentiment.
Town should not nominate
Yeah.
or vote today.
Not
We
the
should.
sentiment.
I I think you guys should nominate and vote, but you don't commit to a vote.
That's that could not be a bad idea, actually.
We can talk, right? Like, there's
there
no
is
value.
Because we couldn't necessarily
Yeah,
trust
I
not
yes.
committing to
Doesn't
a
hurt.
vote.
I nominate Ralister.
Hold on. Can I finish
Hold
what I want?
on. I heard a nomination. Who called it out?
Blate nominates Ralister.
Blate nominates Ralister. All right, Blate,
Oh,
tell us all about it.
I think that Garbo may be cooking right now. I think that was actually not a bad idea.
I would like to finish cooking before you guys.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pass the torch to Garbo.
All right, Garbo,
Okay.
take it away.
Well, there are a couple roles that gather information based off of voting and nominations, that being Town Crier, Flower Girl, and then if you get a successful execution, the Minstrel can also give you information based on votes. So even if you don't fully commit to a vote, what you do is, like, so for example, majority is 2, only one person votes here. I think the person that votes is likely John right now.
You guys
Actually,
could vote
no,
for a dead person.
I think Rallister votes
I think
here.
the Rallister is the nomination's on him. He's the only person who
Oh,
should
you're
raise
right.
his
So yeah, you're right. Then I was correct what I said. John, you vote hands up here. No one else votes.
I think you should have.
I don't like this idea.
I think you should have done this to a dead human being instead of.
Okay,
I
with
really
the majority
don't like
being
this.
2
I didn't
votes,
think
all
about
we
that.
need
I
is
didn't-
one
that was-
person one
I say-
minion to throw it up,
I say
and
we-
I'm on the block.
That
So
was
I don't think this is a good
exactly.
idea.
that was my bad. I think we pass, nobody vote, and we just
Yeah, because we only have one
Nominated
minion
dead
dead
person.
right now.
Nominated dead person.
Idea,
Do not have a living person vote.
well,
Because,
okay.
again,
The thing is-
if the minion votes at
you're
last
right,
second,
You're right. Damn. You're right. But, okay, should have done this on a. Should have done this on a. You're
There's
right.
enough ghost votes
I
that we
should.
wouldn't.
It was another one of those incidents that Dan had where I was like, I didn't even think about nominating a dead person.
I had.
Yeah, there's enough
I
ghost
had
votes where you
enough
could like
dead person
avoid
votes,
them
that would've
dying,
worked,
but
damn.
it'd be awkward.
Oh well.
I didn't even think about it. Somebody, I think we should pass, and somebody should
Yeah,
nominate
yeah,
a
I
dead
know.
body.
Nobody put their hand up.
Pass this.
All right. Is there anything to add before
Put
I
your
run
hand up.
this?
You're evil.
The idea
Okay.
would have been good
Running this vote.
if
It's 2 votes
No.
to place Rallister onto the block.
God.
someone put your hand down.
The internet's been weird.
Don't even troll.
If you fuck up and you
If evil puts up their hands, they can tie. The 2 other good guys can tie the vote.
John, you can put up
All right.
Assuming we were
John,
right.
put your hand up. John, put your hand up. John, put your hand up. John, put your hand up. Ral, put your hand up. Ral, put your hand up.
Okay, good.
Damn it.
All right,
You
that
guys
is
could have done
0.
that past Silver. You could have done that.
sorry, my
Zero
head was
is
away
not
from the
enough.
keyboard just in case.
It was not on the mouse.
All right. You know what?
I nominate myself.
Why?
Derpichu nominates Derpichu.
Classic.
The classic,
The
yeah.
voices are screaming from inside my head. Please set me free.
All right.
No, we do not
Derpichu
vote
in
anything.
defense.
It's just,
There is none. Please run the vote. I'm doing this for a town crier check. No, flower girl / town crier check if that is relevant.
Okay.
And I'm checking myself.
I'll keep your hand down. Ral, keep your
I
hand
think Soma needs to vote for someone. That's all I'm saying.
down. Shut up, Silver.
Okay. Running
Why would I
this
shut
vote.
up?
Derpich, you put your hand down. Derpich, you put your hand down.
I don't like this.
This is silly.
Oh, goober.
all don't. Okay.
The
I was
clock
so
literally
scared.
spun
I was so
backwards there.
fucking
I was worried
scared.
for a second.
All right. 1 vote is not enough to place Derpichu onto the block. There are only 2 more nominations left today.
Someone nominate someone dead.
So we had 2 nominations. So, well, there's no. I don't think there's any point in.
Soma nominate someone dead.
No, there is
I-
no further blood.
He won't
We
do it
have-
because he's evil. He's
No,
gonna get found
no.
out. Nominate
I
someone
know
dead.
he's
then.
silver.
Hiding
It's
it.
Do it.
The human votes. The minion is the
One
town
vote.
crier.
Soma.
Like, we don't care about town crier
Nominate.
anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like, who cares about the
Someone
minion?
nominated
One vote.
Silver.
Yeah, Soma nominated Silver.
Oh,
Do
okay,
not-
I didn't hear it. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. That's why I'm here.
You can vote all you want because it can't die again.
No one.
We
put your
could
hand-
fucking try.
No one.
Little did we know, we have a
No one
zombie.
put your hand up here. It's a waste.
Well,
I'm
then
the
actually, shouldn't
zombie,
we
actually. You have
50-50
to
it?
kill me twice.
If we do have a information gathering role, we should 50-50 it. He's already dead.
No. The
Yeah.
point is, listen, it's a 50-50, pretty much already as is.
No, but if we have a information
really.
gathering role of the demon voting guilty, we can do 50-50.
Yeah, if you can
So-
guarantee between Derp and Soma that
Derp
one of
and
them
Soma
is demon,
both
that nails
You
it
guys
down
both vote.
so much easier.
Yeah.
So you want me to vote? All right.
Soma
You need to
and
vote,
Derpichu.
Soma.
Yes.
Okay, Silver,
Okay.
I think you should put your hand
Let's
up.
start the countdown then.
Derpich, put your hand up. Derpich,
If it's a
Why
dead
am I putting
demon
my
with
hand
their
up?
hands up, it would
Why not?
register.
Actually, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I just realized it wouldn't matter either way because he already voted today. So like, it
Yeah.
still would have registered as a vote.
server vote.
No, why?
2 votes is enough.
Oh, it's a tie. Oh no, it's Doug.
Silver gets executed.
He's on the block.
Idiot.
Dumb idiot dies
Okay,
twice.
last call for nominations, and there's only one left.
Okay, my screen froze.
Rallister, you are the only nomination left. Are you going to use it?
No.
He disconnected.
No.
Lame.
Mark that down on my
Doesn't
notepad as a
elaborate.
no. That's a no comment.
I think
He wrote this down on his arm. We just wrote no comment on his arm.
All right, Rallister, welcome back from Disconnect Land. You have
Thank
the
you.
last remaining nomination. Are you going to use it today?
Probably shouldn't.
If you do, I'd recommend a dead body.
it wouldn't really do any good at this point. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I don't think I need
It's
to.
not
so.
going to change anything.
Very well. Then, with no nominations remaining, you guys drag Silver's corpse out into the town square and pretend like it's a horse and beat it with baseball bats. Everyone goes to sleep.
Not again.
No zombies allowed.
Gmod a ragdoll sound effect.
If only we could do that.
There we go.
All right, not surprised by that. Paul, the voice of reason, telling everyone not to do anything that day, which is absolutely the right choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's grab Blatte and see what he has to say. What do you have to say for yourself, Blatte?
Oh, I'm so bad.
No.
I am so naughty.
All right, well,
I think I don't want to get too cocky, but I think I have this, guys. I think I have this one right now.
okay.
I have the. Okay, so a question: can you poison dead bodies?
You absolutely can.
So you can still poison dead bodies. Now that said, do we have any? We don't have any role that would be okay. Is it possible at this point in the game that there is any role that could still that is dead that could gain information? Because most roles only gain information when they die, or the night after, right? There's
Okay,
no
so
dead
looking
role
at
that
the
can be
script,
activated later on.
Sage gains information after they die, and they are
doesn't
the
seem
only
like
ones who do so.
Okay, so no, and Sage gains information after death, and yeah, that's about it. Let's see. I'm going to you know what? I think for oh no, you know what? I'll be safe, and I'll poison Soma.
All right, so it is.
I will poison Soma. Just because I realize if I don't do that and we do some shenanigan where we don't execute today for whatever reason, then it still could potentially be an issue. So yeah, Soma, let's go.
Okay. All right, back to sleep. All right, so Garbo has whispered me to
Question, yeah,
ask
I see
a question, so we'll pull him into a chat now. Hey Garbo, what's up?
I was just going through the character list really quick, and I was wondering with minstrel, what is it when it says travelers? Is that just another funny phrase for outsiders?
No. So, in addition to the 4 categories that you're already familiar with, there is a 5th category called Travelers. They are very special, and they're an optional rule that we don't play with.
Okay, then the idea I like with the flower girl, where you just don't force up, like you force the vote to not go through, but you still slap votes on there to suss people out. That wasn't a terrible idea, right?
No, not
Although, yeah,
No, that's
putting
very
it
good.
on a live player.
It's the
I
whole
didn't think
point
about
of the
that.
Flower Girl, right? To monitor who votes and make sure that
Yeah.
you trim your yeses and nos so you can narrow down who the demon is.
I wish I had thought about the corpse thing at first, though, because, man. I sometimes I forget you can just vote up a corpse, for
It-
just...
It takes a couple games, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, then again, there was literally, like, no reason to in the last roll list, so... At least I can't remember any reason. Was there any reason to vote up a corpse last roll list? I don't
Only
think
if
so.
you
tie
want
thing.
to tie it up for a mayor.
For yeah, other than tying. But yeah, thank you.
Not a problem. Alright, I think we can call everyone back.
Yeah, I think so. We spent enough time.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Punch your space
Morning.
bar. Oh my god.
You arrive in the town square. Do you remember when Weege was executed with all those knives that that fell on him? Well, unfortunately, Derpichu was walking across the stage, tripped and fell, and impaled himself on a few of them.
Womp womp.
Blate,
Oh, this means we're
This
reading.
is your final 3. So this is your last day.
Garbo,
Blate, come with me to campfire.
no, we're not leaving. We're saying this publicly because you fucking cooked, man. I should have respected you more. I'm sorry. Your idea was fucking fantastic. I'm gonna publicly say now, I am the flower girl. And yesterday, the only 2 people that voted were Derpachu and Soma, and I got a no. And Ralister, Soma, I'm sorry I doubted you as well, because you're drunk off your ass. But I think
I'm not actually drunk. I'm just started playing the role, but
Soma. What?
it was somewhat light. But I am a bit tipsy.
Soma was right when he was investigator. I think Ralister was the Scarlet Woman, but is now the imp / Puka. And Weege or Paul is my best guess on who the original.
Yeah, either Paul stabbed himself or
pretty sure
Yes.
Silver was a Scarlet Woman. I'm gonna be real.
But
with
now
you.
Ralister was the Scarlet Woman. Soma was right about that.
No,
Because
listen,
yesterday it was
okay?
Derpachu and Soma were the only 2 that didn't vote. Or I mean, Derpachu and Soma were the only 2 that did vote, and I got a no.
But hey, I'm just letting you know. Unless I was the drunk, then Silver was the Scarlet Woman.
You're drunk.
You if it's a Puka,
What were you,
Garbo,
Garbo?
poisoned when you got
Like,
it.
actually.
Yeah,
I
you died the
I
next
was a-
day. You were
okay.
poisoned because you died the
No,
next day.
no,
right?
I did not die the next day.
I'm pretty sure you did.
You died night 3, which means you were
You died
poisoned
night 3,
night 2.
and you got
Oh,
the
shit,
night 2.
you're-
So you were
actually-
poisoned. So
Oh,
Silver
yeah.
was good, meaning that Ralister was the Scarlet Woman and now has to be the imp.
You know, I still think Ralister's evil either way, so I don't think it changes much.
Okay, so why are you arguing it? I'm saying you cooked.
Yeah, you're right. Like the 2 possibilities I believe here are either you're you yourself are cooking as an imp, but I think it's more likely that Ralister is just evil.
I thought someone was evil the whole time because he
investigator.
went after me, like he was trying to get me. But if you had like fake information that I was evil, then that makes
Okay, wait.
sense.
At this
Wait,
point,
Silver,
can
what
you-
are you?
What is Silver?
Player, I said this publicly.
Paul, can you actually tell us what you are now, though, just to clear things up?
I'm the monk.
Yeah, he
Okay,
was
so
the-
then Weege was lying.
What?
Weege was the sage.
Yeah, Weege was
I was
lying.
the sage, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I said this publicly. The whole reason I wanted to execute him after I asked that private question was the question I asked was if a sage is poisoned, would their information be incorrect when they die? And I got a yes to that. So that's why I had Weege executed, even though I knew, he was basically Raven Keeper too.
Yeah, Sage
Raven
versus
Keeper
Puka
too.
is not favorable for the Sage.
So
Oh, yeah.
Sage didn't get to do any Sage things.
Unfortunately.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's it, unless Ralister has anything to say for himself.
What was your info the other days?
Oh, the other days?
With
Yeah,
the
the other day,
sage,
I can tell. I told this to Derpachu. He can back this up. The day before, when Weege was the one, when Weege, okay, I think it was when I nominated Soma. I should have written
Yes,
this
no,
down.
yes.
I only wrote down part of this. But when I nominated Soma to get voted, I was trying to get to see who was going to throw him up there. Weege was the only person that nominated or that voted on that nomination, and I was
Legion Ralister, don't make me correct you again.
sorry again. You have to correct me.
Can I just get what were your yes and nos?
That's what I'm trying to say. So for
Just
it was when Weege
Before who voted?
Even before that was like day 2 or day 3. What were your day 1, day 2s?
Day 1 was a yes, but we had a lot of votes. And I told you already. Day 1 it was a yes, and it was me, Ralister, Weege, and Soma. Day 2
Oh,
also a yes, and that was because it was like everyone.
Yeah, it's because
Last-
Weege and Ralister both voted for me.
And then last night was a no. And that only person that voted yesterday was you and Soma. I think I have that all right, unless I fucked up somewhere. I believe that's it.
Under the assumption that Blate is not evil or the drunk, we get Ralister.
We don't know. Yeah, we probably have a drunk because nobody has claimed it.
All right,
Outsider.
It could be-
nominations are now
The one thing that
open.
scares me.
The thing is, the drunk could easily be among the dead at the same time. So
Yeah,
Nominate
exactly.
Ralister.
I could be drunk.
I nominate Ralister.
I don't
No,
think the evil
Hold
can
on,
be drunk.
hold
with
on.
me.
I heard a nomination on Ralister. Who called it?
I'm nominating Ralister.
All right, Latte nominates Ralister. Tell us, is there anything you want to add that hasn't already been spoken?
I don't see how it. I just think it's highly unlikely that it could be another outcome. I think that we should have probably been more suspicious at the very beginning when Silver and the Slayer thing, and he nominated him out, and then like Silver has been. I guess Silver hasn't been confirmed town, and that's the thing. If Silver is lying about and Silver's actually evil, that would be the fucking really big play. But I don't think that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's all written down in ink, and I'm pretty sure he's confidently. I think that Weege or Paul was probably the imp, and it got passed on because they both died early enough for it to have been passed on because that was before the before the 5-player limit, right?
I think
Alright.
if Blatay is evil here, then I fed them to play, and I guess that's on me.
Well, Ralister, your
What did
defense,
you-
please.
Well, I mean, I got Silver out right away because I'm the Virgin.
No,
I
Soma
came
got
out with that
Silver out.
immediately.
Soma got Silver out.
Well,
Okay,
Who is this going up
let's be fair here. All right, I do believe with what Ralister's or that Ralister is the bad. However, I do think that his virgin claim convinced me to vote out Silver.
No, it's because you
What does
guys
that
are in
help the
cahoots.
situation?
Listen, I think we still just guilty this one way or another.
We have to. I mean,
If
we don't
Blatay-
have.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Any final comments before I run this vote?
Saves
One of these three people up here, so.
I don't know. Should I save my ghost? Just in
You
case.
might as well, yeah.
Unless I don't know.
I
if
don't
the
think it
information-
Just in case,
No.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
No,
There's no
even
way
if-
for us to
with
like.
ghost-
Well, there is a way. There is a couple ways.
No, we have 3 ghost votes.
All
You
right,
need.
6 votes is
can't
enough
match it.
on Ralister.
There are 3
and
living
that
people.
can no longer be beaten. There are only 3 living players and 2 ghost votes remaining. So
Ralister,
given that
what
this
you-
vote is
Oh.
untiable, I'm going to call this day to a close. Ralister,
Yeah, Ralister voted last
convicted
second.
by the town, you're dragged to the pit where everyone throws all their garbage. You are tossed inside, and then someone chucks a lit match inside, and you burn to death. You are
Jesus.
executed and die. The game is over.
Yippee!
Alright,
I did so. I helped the good guys. For
You
once.
helped kill a good guy.
The game is over.
Oh,
The game is over one way or another, even if it's an evil win. Yeah, it's an evil win.
Okay,
Blatay
this
was-
game goes.
wait, what? Oh man, I have to
Okay,
go again.
Let's
Oh.
do the call. Let's start this story with Soma, our investigator, who on night 1 accurately learned that Ralister was indeed the Scarlet Woman.
Oh,
and
wait a minute.
Silver was the Slayer.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, Blatay
Wait
was
a
the
minute.
imp. Holy sh! Oh no!
Okay, so that left Derpichu, our juggler, who got a 0 on the first night, having guessed a whole bunch of imps,
Oh.
when in fact it was Blatay, our Pucka.
I got played like a damn fiddle.
Okay.
Ah.
So our Pucka on the very first night chose to poison Paul, our monk. That was just a random lucky guess with no information on night 1.
Well, I was-
On night 2,
no.
he chose to poison Garbo, who was already our
I
drunk
was.
oracle.
I
So
knew he was
we
drunk.
decided, since
That's
he was
so
both
fucked up.
drunk and poisoned, that we were going to confirm Silver as the evil by giving him a 1 on the night when Silver was executed. The one thing I found very surprising was that the Slayer did not actually take a pot shot just before he was executed. And that just leaves
I
Ouija,
know. I
the poor
felt so
sage,
dumb.
who was executed by the town for being a sage.
Ouija was
Yes.
so sussy and such a liar. I thought he was evil for sure.
That's why I wanted
I'm
Weed.
so
to,
glad
like,
I claimed Flower Girl. I had the
I
idea of how I
definitely
could play with that, and it worked.
I feel
Alright,
like if
so I do know there's a
But
couple
Walro
of
won't be
spectators sitting
playing.
outside. I've opened up a couple of seats for them. I'm also
If he's
gonna
still
send a
here,
ping-
Walro won't be playing.
That's
if
pretty
I,
hard
if,
setup.
If they wish to join now, would be the best time to join.
Tom
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
play
just gonna-
game.
Yes.
if I didn't give Blatay the play there, I don't think he would have been as
Welcome, Chris.
believable, and I'm very upset about that.
We literally had. I was the entire information to catch him for the town. We had nothing to counteract it.
Oh, we
Yeah,
had
no,
And Juggler, we had an investigator.
We had a sage who does nothing against Puka.
Tom was
Yeah,
the one who told me,
you're
"Why didn't
literally
you shoot
useless
your gun?" And I was
against
like, "Oh
That's
no,
not
you're right.
true, actually.
I'm so
That's
dumb."
actually not true because I can confirm the rules confirmation because the wording was wrong.
What?
If Puka kills somebody and they're poisoned, then their role is, the sage would be poisoned. But you're poisoned only the first night. You're not poisoned when you die.
Well, but
That's what I
No, you-
fucking
no,
thought.
Garbo
That's what I
asked-
read, and it didn't
No,
say
Garbo
that, and then
asked
it was like,
twice.
"Oh, I'm
I
contradicted."
no,
Oh
but
well.
hey, I had asked Alex that same question if the sage.
Oh,
guy-
moderators!
was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Read-
guys. Let
read-
me weigh in on this. Let me weigh in on this. Okay, so there are two roles that interact very closely with the Pucka, and it has raised the question many times in the community. How do the Sage and the Raven Keeper interact with the Pucka? Because it's a little bit vague. So I have done some searching because the wording is a little bit weird. So the current prevailing theory, as confirmed by official storytellers who work for the Pandemonium Institute that make this game, the ruling is that the Sage and the Raven Keeper get poisoned information when they are slain by a Pucka.
So yes, I was correct.
Sam.
So yeah, no, I was.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Anger withdrawn.
Unless I,
think
poison you twice in a row, which I can do.
I think it's because
Oh, he
if you
wasn't
die,
expecting
you
one or
get the
another.
information. Not after you die, you get the information.
The thing is, that's the thing, right? The wording on the Sage and his position in the Night Order would lead one to believe that he is healthy when he gains the information, technically because the poison applies right up until death. So if the person is poisoned when they experience death, and then later on in the night they would learn their information. So if one were to technically interpret the words strictly as written, one could argue that the Sage and the Raven Keeper get standard healthy information when slain by a Pucka. But it has been ruled that the intended interpretation is that the Pucka does cause poisoned deaths to the Raven Keeper
The way
and the Sage.
to like think about it too is like the Sage and the Raven Keeper get the information the instant that they die. But obviously in the real world, you can't deliver it to them the instant that they
Right.
die.
And that is the intended interpretation. Thank you, Paul.
So yeah, Latay, what you were saying was wrong.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
You were saying something completely different.
I'll give it GG's and good
Yeah,
play.
you said it. You said what
but
Garbo was
yeah,
saying. I was wrong.
I don't see how we actually had the way to win that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a super
So-
information starved game for good.
Quick question.
I
Who is
would like
this
to pause
Walro
for a
that's
minute.
sitting outside in the spectator section? Are they
Oh,
coming into play?
That's Tom. He's
No.
not
No,
playing.
they're not.
Yeah, that's
He's
not
not playing.
something.
Oh, he's not.
I
I'm-
sent them
wanted to
what
say,
if, and they said what.
I'm sorry, John. I feel a little dirty for that game.
No, that's fair.
How do you play the game?
There
It
wasn't
doesn't-
any other way for me.
We-
I had no way to validate or invalidate.
And also,
it.
Ralister, thank you for
And-
me not needing to explain what the plan was, and you just kind of going into it very well.
Yeah,
I am
Reach, why on
very-
earth did you think John was so evil?
Because he called me evil. What do you mean?
I realized I couldn't have just. I needed.
think he
if I
was the
gonna-
Youngler. Bro.
Here's the thing: was for that last play, I was like, am I going to put the blame on John, Garbo, or Ralister? I'm like, well, Ralister is easily the one that's probably going to get the most people to vote him out because Garbo is defending Soma, and then John would be defended by Silver.
I can't believe you guys didn't believe Soma though. Like that's the crazy part to me.
Yeah,
He's
I
drunk
take
in
my
real
minutes.
life.
I mean, I believe
You guys were
Soma.
doubtful. Well, obviously because you were evil.
I was not gonna believe Soma when he killed me.
Anyways,
Okay, I'll be back. I
in my
got the
I need to go to
munchies.
the bathroom
In my
before we
defense,
start.
The
Also,
only reason you had not to believe Soma was because I was drunk.
I have a question for Possum. Also,
Yep, what's up?
or whoever's in charge of the actual board. I know it technically doesn't matter, but is it possible to just like shuffle the seats around, or does that break everything?
Absolutely.
Just because, like, I don't know, I feel like even though it doesn't
There you go,
technically
seats are
matter,
shuffled.
having different neighbors makes it more interesting.
Yep,
No.
seats have been shuffled.
The main thing would be is that affects Chef.
I don't know why just being next to different people is more interesting, so I'm not playing off the
I
same.
think it does help.
Actually, it does matter because if you get a roll that plays off for your neighbors, then you have different people to interact
yeah,
with.
it's true. So
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna see if somebody responds to me while I'm doing that, if they're gonna join or not. So I'll be like 5 minutes or less, hopefully.
So I think my screen may be bugged right now.
Okay, why?
I don't see any players' names other than Possum and Nidan,
Okay.
and everything else is just the flipped over tokens that are darkened.
Oh, give me a moment. Let me see if I can re-rack. Clear grimoire. Yeah. How about now?
Here.
Did anything change?
Nothing changed.
Okay. You
I mean,
might
even
have to
during the
manually make
game, it
changes.
was-
You might have to manually clear what's on your screen then.
How do
If
I
you go to the
do-
top right and click on the setting wheel, and then you click
Oh,
on the
he
little
disconnected.
plus in the bottom left, then
Yeah,
you can
right
click
now.
Clear Grimoire.
I might have to exit then rejoin.
Well, yeah, just refresh the page. Control F5 to like hard refresh the page.
I accidentally closed out my window because I thought
Okay, there we go.
and I thought I had separated, but I did not, and I'm goofy for that.
Goof, man.
I guess I'm just gonna get real dark on my dungeon while we wait. Then
Who are we waiting for, real quick?
I am back.
Okay.
all right, apparently we're waiting for that guy.
Okay, well, I'm ready to hand tokens out.
Tompkins.
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 All right, are we ready to
Tompkins.
start? Let me just take a look at the position for everybody here. All right, sending out the tokens, and we'll be diving into our first night. Good. I'm gonna check my recording here.